Hello everyone, today is July 11th, it is Tuesday, 7:31 a.m. Welcome to another episode of Crypto Wars. Well, it has been a crazy couple of days. Honestly, I don't really have to touch upon the news because I'm sure the market kind of speaks for itself, but it has been insane. I mean, obviously we've seen the altcoins see a serious pullback. Bitcoin is doing okay. I'd say compared to the altcoins, obviously, but that's usually Bitcoin's story. But I think you should use Bitcoin as an index and realize that we're actually not in that bad of a situation right now. When it comes to where Bitcoin is at 2,300, I think that's actually a pretty reasonable price, and we're actually seeing it bounce back a little bit right now. And if it does go low, I don't expect to go too much lower. But these things are unpredictable. You just have to be ready for anything. And, I think this is a big lesson about emotions. And, you can apply this to trading, but it's really about anything you want in life. And I think I realized that actually over this pullback and what's been going on in my life. Like, I had a price set at like 3,500, Bitcoin 3,500. Once it gets that high, altcoins, I'm going to start selling and stuff. And I didn't really realize that, okay, maybe I should put some money aside in the gold and silver mining stocks in case, crypto doesn't work out the way I want it to, because things don't always just happen the way you want them to. But, I think I wasn't necessarily emotionally attached, but just a little bit to my own, you start daydreaming about the things you could buy and things like that. But it's just, I'm in this for the long haul anyway, so I'm not really too, it's not a big deal to me. Like, I see Steam as a great investment in the long run. Steam can be worth $10 in 2-3 years, so why do I even care, right? So it's not so much about today, but tomorrow and where things are going. And, I'm just sharing what's on my mind right now during this time. But, I apply this to anything in life. Like, you can't get, and now I realize this, you can't let your emotions come in the way of anything you want in life. Whether it's a trade like this, whether it's a girl, you can't get emotional. You have to stay the path and just do you. And then, when the time comes, everything will work out, and understand that everything God does, He does with a reason. So anything that's happened in your life, you have to have faith. And then once you understand why He does it to discipline you and why He does it to teach you things, and when He does that, is you start to grasp reality in everything that He does. So good or bad, whatever happens to you, He's doing it for a reason. And I don't really see this as a bad thing. I see it as a good thing. It's more of a lesson. Don't let your emotions get the best of you, no matter what it is you want in life. It doesn't even have to apply to just trading, but it's just a philosophical standpoint where you cannot let your emotions get the best of you. And I haven't really sold any coins on this low, and there was a time where I was contemplating it, because I'm thinking to myself, whoa, you look at these charts, there's times where coins go times 10, times 20, and then they literally return back to their original position, and that's a scary thought. It's really scary to ride to the top and then just think, wow, I could just lose it all just as fast as I got it. So, but you have to trust in the technology too. You're also putting your faith in the developers that you're investing with and the technology. So it's definitely tricky, and it's tough, but you just got to stand strong and keep on and keep rolling. So not too much else to touch upon. I think that when you look at it, a lot of good is going to come from this. At the end of the day, I think we're still in this, I think crypto is just starting. You look at, people pull up the bubble chart or whatever, and I think we're still at takeoff. Obviously this might be the first shakeout, but I still stand by what I said that lead up to the end of July into SegWit, and how I think that the price is going to rise really high before SegWit and then crash at SegWit. So I still stand by my guns. It's just obviously, maybe I'll be willing to trade a little bit more cautiously, maybe a little bit more to sell in case it is an official bear market. But honestly, we went from $2, $2.50 to $1. I'm also used to this because I remember when I owned Ether and it was $13, went down to 7, then it went back to 13, 7 back to 13, and you just have to be constantly ready to get your supply cut in half and then regained again. So it's pretty heavy stuff, and you just gotta be ready for anything. But remember, the lesson of the day is just no emotions. No matter whatever it is in life you want, anything you want in life, do not let your emotions get in the way of you achieving your goals. and what you want, and be spiritually satisfied and also content. I think is the great word. No matter what happens, be content with yourself and your surroundings, and remember, nothing outside of you is going to make you happy. It's going to be the only thing that outside of you can make you happy is the Lord and the Spirit, and affecting your spirit that way. So definitely looking to preach today. But hey, you have to in times like this, okay? You have to be able to be stronger than this and realize that money's not going to make you happy, and that's not the solution to your problems. And overcoming this stress, you're going to need something greater. You're going to need that. So say your prayers. That's all I can say. That's all I got to say today. Remember, the love for money is the root of all evil. Peace.